Hi all, I have a mirror and a spoon with me. So I am using this for plane mirrors and this for concave. So we can remember where which side it is like cave, so that is called as concave mirror to remember, and this side is opposite convex mirror. So if we see the images in case of plane mirror, it will be the same as it is. We can see only the left seems to be right and right seems to be left, which we are calling it as lateral inversion. So what is the type of image? We say it is virtual image. So let us clearly understand what is this virtual image. So when light rays touch the mirror or reflect the mirror, what happens is the rays will diverge. Okay, so these are diverging rays. They won't meet. So the image can be formed when the rays meet or they converge. That means if the object is here, the light rays are falling on the spoon doesn't have its own light. So light rays are falling from the light source, tube light, on the spoon, and these light rays are touching the mirror and they are getting diverged like this. If there is a spoon over here, from here the light rays are touching the mirror and they are getting diverged. Diverged means they are not meeting like this. So when the light rays meet, when they converge, then only we can see the image. So in case of mirrors, as the rays are diverging, we can see our image behind the mirror. Actually, the light rays are not passing through the mirror. So it is a perception that we have an image behind the mirror is a perception. So as the light rays are diverging in front of the mirror, so we will extend the light rays backside behind the mirror, and there will be a point where the rays meet. At that point image is formed. So that is called as virtual image. So where the light rays doesn't meet, the images are formed behind the mirror and it is called as the virtual image. So in case of convex mirrors also similar. Whatever the things I have explained for plane mirrors, similarly for the convex mirrors also we can see erect straight images and virtual images. But here the case is they are small, diminished, small in size, then we appear. Like if we see our face in the backside of the spoon, we can see we are smaller than the plane mirror. Suppose you just catch your spoon and plane mirror side by side and you see your face, it will be as it is same size in case of plane mirrors, whereas it will be diminished or small size in case of convex mirrors. So we call this as again virtual images, but they are diminished. Here also the rays won't meet. So the images are formed behind the mirror. So they are virtual images. And coming to inverted images, in case of concave mirrors, we take this part where the rays come and touch the concave mirrors. The rays will meet at a point. Okay, the rays will meet at a point, and the meeting point we see the formation of image, and that too an inverted image. An inverted image is formed because the rays which are coming and touching the reflecting surface of concave mirror will reflect back, and if we take two rays, they will meet at a point, and at that meeting point we are drawing an inverted image. So one important thing I want to explain here, in case of spoon we see our face inverted in case of concave mirrors, but in case of shaving mirrors and the mirrors used by the dentist, why we are able to see an enlarged image? So that one thing we have to keep in mind when the shaving mirrors will be bigger mirrors, and the object distance, if the object distance is more than the focal length, okay, if the object distance is more than the focal length, we will not be able to see the image erect. So they are planned in such a way that shaving mirrors have the least object distance will be less than the focal length. And even in the case of dentist, the focal length is 3 centimeters. So below these 3 centimeters only, we can the dentist will be able to use the dentist mirrors to see the teeth, inside tooth, and clearly he can do whatever the operations he have to do. So I hope you have understood the clear cut difference between a virtual image and a real image. So virtual image will be always erect and a real image will be always inverted. In case of virtual image, the rays doesn't meet, so whatever the virtual images we see is a perception, and real images can be caught on the screen and they will be inverted. So it is not a perception. Actually the light rays are meeting and we are getting the image. Thank you.